Hey, my friends, in this week's home buyer tip of the week, I just wanted to go over fees. Many times, that's one of the first questions that I'm asked from a buyer is what fees am I going to have to come up with up front? So I just want to go over with you three quick fees that I go over with every buyer just so they know and have a reasonable idea of what to expect. The first fee is going to be your option fee. The option fee and the time is going to be negotiated between you and the seller. Now, the fee is generally $100 to $200, and the date is usually for 7 to 10 days, where you have an option period. And what that does is that allows you to back out of the contract for any reason that you want at this point. The second fee would be an earnest money. Now, earnest money is really just a good faith promise. And what that is if you really fall in love with a home and this is the one you want to buy, instead of just submitting a blank contract with nothing down per se, and earnest money is a just way of looking at, again, like I just mentioned, a good faith promise of we really want this home. Generally, that is 1% of the sales of the home. So if it's a $200,000 home, you're looking at $2,000. Now, generally the option money and the earnest money will be credited towards your closing costs. And in some cases, throughout the language of the contract, depending on how you negotiate, your earnest money can also be given back to you in the event that you withdraw under an option period time frame. The third fee is going to be your inspection fee, and that is usually a few $100s that you will pay to an inspector once the contract has been agreed to by both parties. Now, you usually have your inspection done within your option period. That way, depending on what comes back in that inspection report, might give you either an uneasy feeling or comfort of moving forward. The inspector's report, which we can talk about later, basically goes over the bones of your home: your foundation, your electrical, your plumbing, your HVAC, and your roof. Those are the main bones that you want to make sure is good and solid when you move ahead. So that one you'll pay directly to the inspector, and from there, those are the main three fees. Now, we can go into these in more detail if you'd like. We can talk about that at another time. But I just want to give you the three fees of what to expect when purchasing a home. Thanks so much for joining us. We will talk to you next week. Bye.